Welcome back to a very special episode of the Zero Check Podcast, episode 151. Gentlemen, it's very special because we're here together with each other.
So special.
That always makes it special, right?
It is special.
It is 6:57 a.m. on a Saturday morning. We're doing one of our wonderful Saturday morning recording sessions, and I'm tired. I'm so tired, but I'm happy. I don't know. It's just like it's too early on a Saturday morning. But why did we have to do this? Oh, it was me. Was it my fault?
Yeah,
it was you.
Yeah.
It was you.
I'm not pointing fingers, but we're trying to record earlier, and that's making, I think, a little more difficult for your.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just in our regular recording that we're trying to get earlier.
Yeah, right. We changed our regular recording time, which used to be later on a Tuesday night. And then that seemed like a great idea at the time, but it's backed me into unforeseen stuff a couple of times, which is not a big deal. It's just the way these things go. In the aggregate, I still think the schedule change will be an improvement, but sometimes we're going to, hang out together on a Saturday morning.
I don't mind it.
No, not at all.
No, I don't either. I had a nice cup of coffee. What did we talk about? We talked about work. We hung out a little bit. Then we got on the air. Fellas, boy, I'll tell you what, we're in the season of bloom. And we had kind of an interesting episode last time. You guys hit upon a major breakthrough. Oh, what? I just felt like I just jumped right in.
You did.
Just
I like
up
it.
to GM.
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready to jam the crap out of you guys, I guess. I don't know. It's just
Whoa.
the game just began to pour forth from me. Are we okay with this? Or
You're like the laxative of GMs.
it's like I had to. Yes, I am. Thank you. A whole lot of BS coming out right now. No, you guys are amid the season of bloom. You just cleared bloomed manticores out of Nettles Crossing. You studied the bloom there. You hit 25 research points, and you hit the revelation that there is this goblin village of Greengripe in the southern Selin Hills that you think could be the source of the bloom. And I remember telling you last episode that it was because of the food, and I remember. Well, I told you that because, that's something I read in the module, but I couldn't remember what food. And it's funny because sometimes in life, do you ever say something and you're like, boy, I hope they don't ask me a question about that because I don't know the answer. And then you guys did not ask the question, what food, right? Well, I have that info for you now if you want, because maybe I did a little studying here, but it's Greengripe is known for its pickling. They pickle. In Greengripe. And the theory goes that these goblins have developed a pickling method which renders their food immune from the bloom seeds.
Oh.
And that they are using this pickling. I love that word, pickling. They use this pickling as a way to keep themselves safe from the effects of the bloom. They had the pickling in place first because they were going to bloom everybody else and they needed a way for their food to stay safe. And so that beautiful pickled peppers and things come from Greengripe, and that's why you suspect them. What do you think about that?
That's interesting.
It's brilliant.
I don't know if I'd eat, a pickle that came from a goblin village does not sound very appealing.
It's a no way.
Yeah.
Well,
do they pickle everything or just do they just
herring.
pickle peppers?
They pickle peppers.
A peck
They pickle-
of pickled peppers?
They pickle them in increments of packs.
How many pickles are in a pack of peppers?
Plenty.
That was really good, Bill. I don't think I could do that.
No, I couldn't.
I was like, is there a number that starts with P? No, there's not.
Donnie had the correct answer.
Peventine?
A plethora?
Plethora.
A plethora, plenty of pickled peppers and Greengripe. Anyway, and I gave you a little nugget as well that, you don't know and Knock Knock doesn't know, but Knock Knock was born in Greengripe. And you don't know a lot about his backstory. Maybe he's talked to Mitchell about this, but Knock Knock's first memories are as a tiny goblin fighting off some kind of beast that had killed the rest of his family. And then he lived on his own in the Stolen Lands for years, imagining himself as a goblin hero before kind of falling ass backwards into being one with you guys. in any event, you have finished up your research at Nettles Crossing. It is probably the end of the day. I do not believe I did a Bloom roll.
I think you did.
Well, I did one for that first Nettles Crossing day,
for the
but
last
you
one, okay.
researched like
Third day.
I think you researched 3
Yeah, we
days
need a
there,
roll
so.
for May 20.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, why don't we just open with that now, gentlemen? I think we're before we get into this, I think we're amid. My assumption is that you're heading for Greengripe. Is that true?
Yeah,
Or
I think
So, yeah.
yeah, and I've got a location.
We're not going
for you.
to like Okay, yeah, let's go.
But if a Bloom thing
Reharm.
occurs,
Yeah.
you know,
Resupply.
Well, I was concerned that we were going to. I had this great speech all ready for it, like that we were going to do a kingdom turn before going to Greengripe, and I was going to argue how that was silly, how we wouldn't leave like this goblin village of danger overhanging and then go like build a church or something, or build
There's
some
a
roads.
church right there on the map, Brad. We're good.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think
see-
you
I can
need.
see it.
I think you've got 10 more days before you need to do a kingdom turn anyway.
Right.
I think you could probably fit in Greengripe before we have to go back and.
Okay.
And really,
do that.
it's not like super scheduled. You just have to, take 1 week of the
Gotcha.
month every
Okay.
month. And so it's not like we have to do it on June 1.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, so you guys could even do it mid-June, and it's fine.
Last minute.
Gentlemen, I am going to do a roll here. I think let's just resolve this Kingdom 1 with a Kingdom roll instead of going off and doing a fight or doing an NPC fight or whatever. But the DC has gotten lower and lower.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure one's going to trigger. Here I go. Oh, one triggers. Yeah, it does. Okay. Fine.
Cool. Moving on.
And that was a good roll, Mike. It was a good roll.
Thank you. It was high. All right, time to figure out what kind of cult event it's going to be. Is it going to be cult activity, a public outburst, too close to home, or an urban outburst?
Ooh.
One of these we have not had yet.
Can we just do a fight instead? We just fight something.
We need one with a basilisk.
Right.
All of a sudden, basilisks are extinct in this country.
I mean, the gas mileage we're getting on this van right now is really bad with that giant stone statue strapped to the front.
She was wearing full armor and a tower shield when she was turned to stone. That's a hefty statue.
Yeah.
Okay. Public outburst event. The citizens of the kingdom grow particularly nervous and fearful about the spread of monster attacks, with more reports of monsters bursting out of random victims. Each time this event occurs, increase the event's level modifier by 1 to a maximum of +2. I believe we've rolled this once before, so I am going to up the mod on this to a maximum of +2, at which point the curse has become the populace's greatest fear. You must work to calm the nation and convince the people that they are doing everything that you can to stop this supernatural affliction. This is a politics roll from the ruler.
Oh.
And what I need here is a politics roll at our control DC +1.
Yeah, I'm the ruler. I'm good at politics.
Can you cast
our
whatever
kingdom
it is, the
good at
+1
politics.
spell on yourself before you do it?
guidance myself for this kingdom roll. I don't think so.
0 check.
So yeah, I'm adding 15. So pretty good
50.
shot here.
That's like a 16 for Mitch.
Well, when you put an 8 on the die and you add 15, you get 23. So not enough.
All right.
It's basically
Get that.
50-50.
Get that kingdom sheet out. Rumors that the affliction might be beyond your capability to stop make it difficult to quell fear. Increase the kingdom's unrest by 1.
I call bullshit on that with all the people that saw how amazing Sirio handled those
Awesome.
Manicores.
Well,
Yeah,
can you
for
use a
real.
fame point to re-roll? Can't you do that?
I mean, during a kingdom turn, you can.
I would say you could do it here too if you want to.
Sure, let's give it a go. Why not?
All right. Roll natural 1. Yeah. Come on. This is happening. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. That's better.
Oh, a 28.
Okay, success. The citizens are somewhat comforted and you prevent unrest from rising. There you go.
Nice work.
The fame monster.
We're so famous. And we are doing everything we can to stop this. Like we're out here doing our research,
So like
fighting
the
off.
points are like the equivalent of Kingdom Turn hero points.
Hero points, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah,
Renown. Yeah.
let's not pick at that. Let's not pick at that. Did that feel fun? Was that fun? Well, too bad. Okay. Okay. All right, fellas. So it is May 20th. Is that morning, or is this the morning now of May 21st?
So yeah, we did our research during this day. So
Okay. So you wake up on May 21 and you have a location for Greengripe, and I will show it to you on the map. It is here. It's a bit south of you. You got to cross 2 rivers to get there. It's not far from the beast's lair.
Oh,
It's not far from where you fought Gragglebeard and Garija. Remember Garija flying around like a blimp? It's not far, really, from the hunting lodge, if you look at it.
oh, it's not. No.
I mean, I guess it's a few hexes, but yeah, it's pretty far south. And you wonder if, like, maybe Ikendeo came upon these goblins, because he came up from, this is not far from maybe where Bristle Hill would have been. Remember Bristle Hill or Bristol Hill?
Bristol Hill.
Bristol.
By my count, it's about a 5 to 6 day journey by van. I do think that you've got a river crossing at the Hunter's Lodge. I'm not sure if you've got a river crossing further south. Well, I guess there is that old bridge that you crossed with Gragglebeard. The Gragglebeard encounter hex has a bridge in it. So I don't know. You guys tell me. But yeah.
Well, with this is kind of where hauling the queen around with us is kind of hitting a snag, because I don't know how we get the van across a river. And I don't want to just park it and leave like
do you
Valerie.
ford the river? Do you caulk the wagon?
Let's
Do you pay the ferry master? Sorry, that was Oregon Trail.
It's been a long time since I've played that game.
I would love it if somebody would make a emulation of the Apple IIe green and black,
I think there is.
Trail.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't there an app for it?
Yeah, I think so.
I have no idea.
On iOS, I think there is.
To me, like, because when you look at Oregon Trail today, it's like a microtransaction game or whatever. And that just pisses me off. It's terrible. I would love to play the original one, or like that first point and click one on that old boxy
with the hunting
Apple.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, my daughter was playing that for a school assignment the other day. I was like, oh my God. She's like, Dad, you drowned in the river. I'm like, oh.
You have dysentery. You're dead.
You died in dysentery. Yep.
I used to name everybody after like my parents and my sister, and then they would die on the road and stuff. And that was
Mike's creating his own trauma.
I know.
He didn't have
Let's
any.
Oregon Trail it down to the
That's right.
goblins.
Down to the green goblins.
Wow. Way to reel it in, Brad. Way to reel it in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say if you take that old route that I've mapped for you to include that Gragglebeard bridge that you could get the van over, I think it's about a week's travel to Greengripe.
Jesus.
You guys want, because look at how far north you are right now.
Yeah. Yeah, just because if we weren't taking the queen, we could be on horses and we'd get to, it would double our speed. But
Can we just sink her in the river and then just come back and get her?
no.
No. Well, you imagine if she, you bring her back, she's got barnacles on her. She's like, what the fuck,
Or if a basilisk dies in the river,
scrape those
all
off.
this
So
stuff
we-
goes on her.
okay.
She drowns. Well, who do we have with us? Don't we need to pick up Knock Knock?
God,
yeah, I
no.
think you're going to swing by and get Knock Knock, as I understand it.
Okay.
So, it's up to you. Jubilost already went back to Fort Trand. So,
Okay.
But Knock Knock is at the wherever he is. I can't remember where you left him.
I say
Oh, he's at
this
Suit
is
Scale.
this is what I'm going to
Suit
pitch
Scale.
is that we head back to Fort Trand, drop the queen off, pick up Knock Knock, and then I would assume that the area around Fort Trand was maybe there's roads, so maybe it's a wash on time, or I don't know. It's a little bit of a zig and a zag.
Well, I think the problem is that if you encounter a basilisk, you want to have the queen statue on hand.
Oh, sure.
I think that's the
I
trick.
suppose. Okay.
That's the
Well,
tricky
keep her.
part.
Yeah, keep her strapped to the front then, and pick up Knock Knock.
All right. Do we have a plan, gentlemen?
Or do we not want Knock Knock along for this? I thought this was like his deal, though. He wanted to.
Do we, as the player characters, know about Knock Knock's origin, or
No.
is it just us, as a narrative thing?
No, your PCs do not know that Knock Knock is from Greengripe.
But he did want to go and be a goblin hero and save his people. So
yeah, let's bring him. Let's go.
we don't have anyone else with us, right? We don't have, as far as NPCs.
No, Jubilos went home. All right. Cut to a travel montage. You guys are in the van, and Valerie, the statue, heroically fighting, is strapped to the front using a bunch of, what do you guys use? I
use magic.
Magic. Magic is strapped to the front. And Knock Knock is having a shoulder ride on Valerie as you guys are going. He's like, he's on the front. He's having fun. He's chaos incarnate. And you guys, over the course of the next few days, you travel it's nearly a week of uninterrupted travel. Now, I do need to take a quick look at these hexes here because you might encounter something on your way. So
get ready to camp. We got 7 camping sessions now.
7 camping sessions. Okay. So let's get consensus about our route. Okay. Day 1, Suitscale Caverns, pick up Knock Knock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Day 2.
He's at Fort Trand.
No, he's at Suitscale.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
because he asked to
that's
join
what we
us.
thought the Psychophant.
Oh, that's right. Okay. But then he said, meet us in Fort Trand. He was like, okay. Whatever. Yeah, doesn't matter. There it is.
So day 1, Suitscale Caverns, pick up Knock Knock. Day 2, the Lonely Barrow, where Horst's tomb is located. Day 3, the Hunter's Lodge. There is a crossing there that you take advantage of. I guess I just need to understand. I assume you're hopping into this hex here, then this KL6. Is that true?
If you mean, it says
where we. I still don't know where we're trying to go. Yeah. I know, in my head, where we're trying to go, but not on the map.
Got it.
9.22.
Let me.
So our destination is 922.
The next day, you come upon the bridge that you fought Gragglebeard during, and I'll cut to the chase on this because you guys have out-leveled this. The next day, you come to that hex with the bridge on which you fought Gragglebeard, and, I can't remember who else was all there, but Horatio was there. It was this whole big thing. And as you get near that bridge, you guys hear, a cry for help. Help. And it's coming from underneath the bridge.
Can Og roll a Fey Lord to figure out what Fey bullshit this is?
Of course.
This feels like Fey bullshit to me.
Which hex are we in?
Fuck me. Natural 1. God. All right, get out of the way. It's real. We need to go help somebody.
You are in hex KL6 right here.
Is there a marker for the party that we could move there?
KL. So that's 8.22 or
8.21.
So that's out of the way of if we're not going directly to 9.22.
Well, I thought you'd use this hex because there's the bridge from the Gragglebeard encounter here. Are we okay with this route?
Okay, that's why it's taking 7 days instead of 5.
Right, because you guys are having to kind of get the van through. So I was thinking it was this route. A natural 1 from Og, Julinus, and Tompton. You detect no Fey origin, Feyish origin from this cry for help. And it says, "Help! We're injured underneath the bridge. My sister needs food, and I need food. I'm hungry as well." That's what it says.
Let's just keep going. We have shit to do.
Does it sound? Do they sound like trolls, like bridge trolls?
They sound like about a 11 or 12-year-old girl.
Oh, definitely don't want to go there.
Mitch rolls the window down, throws a Snickers bar out the window as they're driving over the bridge. Deuces. We carry on.
Gloria's hurt. Her ankle. She can't walk.
Dry's going to throw a splint. All right, keep going.
All right. Keep driving. Very good. Off you go.
Chris, what do you want to do?
I want people to join our kingdom. That's the problem. Is like if anyone needs help.
Well, I mean,
this is close to our. This is really close to Fort Tran. Really?
Yeah, we got to stop.
We wouldn't just leave them. We would investigate. Log's like it seems legit. I wouldn't think anything Fae would be down there.
Yeah, they're not Fae related.
Let's check it out. We're helpful people.
We are.
We have extra food and a splint and medicine checks.
And a Snickers bar.
And a Snickers bar.
And
Maybe a Snickerdoodle bar?
Snickerdoodle.
Oh, it is. It's a Snickerdoodle bar. Yeah, you got a Snickerdoodle bar.
It's pickled. It's pickled Snickerdoodle bar.
Sometimes the level of the party affects what happens during these encounters. So here's what happens, okay? May I take things over and narrate what I see as possibly happening with you guys hopping in?
You obviously were hopping and so excited to deal with this encounter, Mike. Why would we let you narratively? Yes, please, narratively get us out of this.
Okay, you guys get out of the bus, okay? And you look down to the underneath the bridge, and you don't really see anything. You get a little bit closer, and then jumping out of the darkness are the two Lacrata that abandoned Hargluka's lair.
Oh,
like 4 years ago. It's the Lucrata. You have you
found them finally.
There they are.
Finally found them. You finally found them. And do you guys remember? I can't quite remember what they said to you in Hargluka's, but they were basically like they observed you guys and they were like, "We're out."
They're like, "Nope."
They walked off. They see you guys. They look at each other. They look thinner than when you saw them all those years ago. They've lived hard these last few years, but probably, I mean, it looks like they're here and up to no good underneath this bridge, trying to attract people to them. They look at you, they look at each other, and they begin to run away. Like they're just like scampering out. So my question is, does Drycombe hit them or crit them on their way out? That's what I want to know.
Pin them down.
No, let's roll.
Yeah, do you take pot shots at them as they leave? Do you try to kill them?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
because they're evil shits, right?
Yeah,
like they've probably been trapping and tricking.
Yeah, like
travelers.
if we weren't going ourselves and we had sent an envoy to the Green Goblin spot, they'd try to ambush them probably.
Yeah. I do not believe that this would be a challenging encounter. It's not even challenging for you to kill them or not, but do you guys want to have a fun flavor roll from Bill? I just want to know what the vibe of this is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
Flavor roll.
I'm going to roll one, watch.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
You did. Yep. What do you know?
It's a 1. Okay.
It's a second natural one today.
Yeah, so Drycombe shoots Bolton and then shoots the Lucrata. No, you take them down easily. And you do see evidence that they've been using this spot as an ambush point for the ever-present trappers and hunters that kind of rove these lands. Looks like they've had 2 kills in the last couple of months. About 20 gold worth of stuff. Oh, gentlemen, you find a cloak on one of the corpses that seems to be emanating magic.
Wait, somebody was actually detecting magic?
Yeah, dude, I detect magic
all the time
as my exploration activity.
Oh, yes. It is a cloak lined with rough foliage, vines, and bark. It looks like it's trash, but it emanates magic.
I will.
I'll take that roll, please.
Here it comes, plus 13.
It's a hobo cloak.
Roll a 1.
Hey.
It's a natural 20. Gentlemen, this is an underbrush cloak.
Just to keep this on par, me and Donnie both roll really low throwaway rolls, and Brad rolls a 20 on a throwaway roll.
Right. I will never roll a 20 in combat, ever. No. But seeing what a fucking scrubby hobo cloak is, like, let's go.
Underbrush cloak. As I said, this hooded cloak is lined with rough foliage, vines, and bark that never wilts or rots away. When wearing this cloak, you gain a +1 item bonus to stealth checks when in heavily forested areas. Oh. This thing also has a 2-action use. You can do this once per day. It's a manipulate action. Again, 2 actions. The effect for the next minute, you ignore any difficult terrain caused by plants or fungi, such as brushes, vines, and undergrowth. This is the Underbrush Cloak. It's off of the Battlecry book, page 153. This is a new item, and I just thought I would give it to you guys because you haven't had loot in a while. You haven't had loot in a while. I want to give you loot. The people want the loot. You guys, you want the loot.
Does it match the stag helm?
Give me the loot.
That's what I want to know.
I bet it does.
Is it like a set?
Or do we have to transmog it?
It looks like it could match. Yeah, it looks like it could match.
Are you wearing a cloak, Troy?
No.
Who has the coyote cloak? I thought you had the coyote cloak.
Og's got the elven kind cloak.
I think that other cloak we may have buried with
that's right.
Bash.
That's right.
Cloak.
That's right. We put it over his desecrated body.
That's a ranger item for sure.
Yep. Nice job, Bill.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks for finding out what that cloak was.
Underbrush.
Thanks for missing that first shot.
Underbrush cloak.
I was trying to save the cloak. I was like, I don't want to damage that.
That dirty cloak. You move on. You killed the Lucrata. We've closed another plot hole.
Yes.
Closed another little plot point. And over the next 2 days, you eventually see the village of Greengripe on the horizon. And not unlike other small settlements you have encountered before, there looks to be a rickety palisades wall that has been erected around what may be up on a hill. You kind of looking down at it. 13, 14 little buildings, little huts. You think that there is a little creek nearby that they're using to get their water. But
what's the range on Fireball?
500 feet.
Yes.
Just curious.
Artillery strikes.
What's a goblin village smell like in May?
Dude,
that coupled with all the pickling.
So Knock Knock is with you, and the wafting smell of the pickling process hits his nostrils, and it snaps him back to reality. You think that maybe he was going back around the back of the van to go do a number 2 or who knows what a teenage boy does, in a locked bathroom, but he stops himself and he turns around and he's affected by the smell of the pickling. Now, you guys don't know this, but we know enough about Knock Knock as the players to understand that he might be experiencing a smell from his childhood that he does not recall. And he goes, that smells good.
Yeah, it's the goblin Proust. Here we go.
I'm tempted to send Knock Knock as kind of an envoy just in there by himself.
Just on his own?
Oh my God.
Why is it that you think that I would be good with goblins?
Goblin.
It seems reductive to me that you would do that.
Just kidding. Goblins love me. It's because I'm a goblin. I
can't remember.
Make
is he kind of a face character as well with all the skills and stuff, or does it give any guidance in the companion guide about any of that?
Well, let me take a look at his sheet. Now, you gave him a rebuild.
I rebuilt it. So, because I haven't played the computer game or know anything about Knock Knock. He's not using his cookeries, but
Knock Knock is not a face. Although I do see that you gave him a +3 modifier to charisma. Although I don't know what his skill training is. He might have. I mean, good Lord, he's got so many skills. It looks as though he has a diplomacy training. So I mean, and intimidation and deception. Holy crap, he is kind of a face there, Chris.
Could he act as the pseudo leader, or a guide, walk us in there, be our token to get in the door?
It's possible.
I don't know. I don't know how to approach this now that we're here. It's there's evil stuff. Yeah.
I mean, maybe us playing hey, we're a group of people and he's kind of in charge. That might give the other goblins, give him some street cred, right? Here's this goblin running around and look at these people kind of following his lead.
Would they know who we are just from
that's a good point. I mean, Sirio's probably pretty well known.
Mm-hmm.
People know me.
He could disguise himself as a wolf.
Well, what do goblins want or like? Because we could say gifts. We're here, for your pickling not pickling technology. But I don't know, to set up kind of like a little trade route for their pickled whatever.
Oh yeah.
We're here to buy your pickles. I like it.
I do like that.
We're pickle merchants.
Pickle merchants. Yeah.
Pickle. You know what you are? You're a pickle distribution company.
Yes.
You're able to provide them with distribution.
Pickle production and packaging is our passion.
That's
a
good.
plethora of potential options. Gentlemen, you approach. I assume, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go.
Do you drive up in your thing, or do you come in on foot? I just want to understand.
Do we smell any basilisks?
Do you detect no basilisk activity?
I don't know. Park the van up the hill a little bit.
Oh, you know what? So Og took a goblin lore from his quick study. Let me roll a goblin lore, and maybe he's got some insight on how we could approach this. He rolled a natural 20 for a 32.
Whoa. Natural 20 on goblin lore. The first thing that you ascertain is that you didn't know about this place at all, right? And you've lived in these lands for a long time. Greengripe is secluded. They might be doing that intentionally, or it might just be lucky. This little community apparently has been untouched by Hargulka, has been untouched by the Stag Lord, has been living in seclusion here for a long time. You suspect either that the goblins are going to be incredibly reticent and to make connections with the outside, or you think it's possible that they may gleefully accept visitors because they've never met anybody else before. So you don't know. But what you do know is that these goblins are incredibly lucky. And the other thing that takes you aback a little bit about Greengripe, at least from a distance, is that there appears to be a sophistication of civilization here that you would not expect to see from a goblin encampment. This is like a tiny society. And like you look at Knock Knock and you're like, what? Like that you would think that a bunch of goblins living together in the forest or out in the plains maybe wouldn't be doing as well as these goblins appear to be doing. So those are the insights that you derive from your from this logic experiment.
So Og shares all that these goblins they're different. They're more civilized than we're used to seeing goblins.
Well, let's approach. I think I still like our diplomatic approach but we heard about your pickles. We want to inquire on them.
Okay.
So is there like a door we can walk up and knock on? Or?
Yeah. So there's
twice.
a
knock.
Yeah. So you guys have had a vantage point from a nearby hill. There's a bit of a valley in between because Greengripe itself is built upon a hilltop. So you approach this hilltop palisade. Within several hundred feet of the village, a trail up to a front door becomes apparent, beaten into the earth by the passage of countless goblin feet as they travel out of the village to hunt or scrounge for food. I mentioned this before, but there's a creek, half a mile north that's not depicted on the map, but there's a little water source. They appear to be using that. And you approach the front door, and before you can get 20 feet away, you see two tiny goblin heads appear at the top of the palisade. And you look up at them, and they look down at you.
Like, how tall is a goblin
I don't
wall?
think we're looking up at anything right now. I think we're probably eye level.
Eye level.
I think it's about 17 feet up,
What?
And
wow.
that's
a skyscraper to a goblin.
Yeah, dude.
How tall would it be?
Like
Okay,
5
let's call it
feet?
12 feet.
8?
12
Okay,
feet.
12 feet, I can-
12 feet. So they're, 15 feet up. So, you're craning your necks a little bit. And there's a high goblin voice and a low goblin voice. Okay? And the high goblin voice is like, Who goes there? And the low goblin voice says, who goes there?
Very original. Very original.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. They've rehearsed.
Are they speaking goblin or what?
Thank you. They are speaking goblin.
But I have no idea what they just said to me.
Yeah.
Mitch speaks goblin.
Mitch speaks goblin.
When did Mitch become the goblin whisperer?
When he became
Og probably knows goblin.
Yeah, I was going to say Og would definitely know.
Og, you know goblin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Knock Knock knows goblin. So Mitch and goblin, who goes there? Who goes there? What do you say?
Siri, they're asking who goes here.
I like how this is going to turn into a game of telephone.
I can't wait.
So how would that work? Could I make a deception check through Mitch, or would he have to like try to interpret? Because I want to pass us off as like pickling ware distributors.
See, I don't think you share language, so Sirio is not able to use his normal social skills to create a ruse. Do you want me to?
I'll roll the deception if I'm translating.
Here's the question: does Mitch believe that that's what we're here to do? Because if Mitch believes it, it's no longer a deception check.
No, I want to find out what's up with these little black seeds and stop it.
Right. Okay.
No, fair. Donnie was trying to help us out.
Can we have? I hate to use an NPC like that to use their deception.
Knock Knock speaks goblin.
I can have Knock Knock do an aid, but yeah, I mean it is kind of interesting that we have Knock Knock. But then again, it's fun for the story. Would Knock Knock be complicit in this? I think he would. I mean, he loves you guys. Do you want Knock Knock to step forward and say we're pickle distributors? Is that what we're doing, or merchants looking to try these pickles and maybe bring them to the masses?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to put my thumb on the skill, but I have the +0 to deception, so it's probably a smart choice.
Og's got a +9.
You know what, Og?
Yeah, let's not do it. I think it makes more sense. I kind of like the idea of the goblins kind of talking for us. That helps the other goblins. So yeah,
he's the face.
We've heard of Greengripe and the pickles that you guys pickle here in this pickle town. We want pickled eggs. We want pickled other things.
I bet they got pickled horse meat.
Pig feet.
Do you pickle feet and horse meat here? That's what I'm hearing we want.
Pickled dog sausages.
Pickled dog sausages.
Oh. Dog sausage.
I would like a pickled dog sausage.
Our pickled
Deception
pups.
check in the amount of 21. They look, they go, where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Who are you? They ask Knock Knock, and Knock Knock tells them his name before you can even, stop him. He goes, oh, Knock Knock. And they kind of look at each other and the big one, the high one looks at the low one and says, open the door. Open the door for these pickle connoisseurs. That's what they say in Goblin. And by the way, their Goblin is beautiful that they speak to each other. Like, if you guys know Goblin, they speak very like nicely, To you guys, it sounds horrifying because Goblin is probably a pretty ugly language, but they're like, let us open the door for these fine merchants, is like what one says to the other in Goblin. You know what I'm saying? And the door opens.
Cool.
And the village of Greengripe is laid out before you. I need 2 goblin names right now.
Shin Splints.
Shin Splints.
Horatio.
Good. And Horatio. All right. Shin Splints and Horatio are standing side by side as the door opens. And they go, welcome to Greengripe. And a beautiful goblin village is laid out before you. I got a map. You want to see a map of Greengripe?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Sure we do.
Forward. Yep.
So Shin Splint looks at Horatio as the door opens and as you guys step into the interior of Greengripe. And Shin Splint says, I'll go tell the boss. These are not the Longshank bandits that they told us to look out for. These guys look okay. And just show them around, Horatio. Okay? Show them the pickles. And Horatio's like, you got it. And Shin Splint runs off.
Do they have like an exhibition that like kind of goes through the pickling process?
There's a farmer's market.
Can we get a tour of the pickling plant?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah, of course.
And a taste test at the end.
Yes, you get, they've got, and this is Greengripe Pickling Company, GGPC, they call it. And they only sell to each other, though. And there's just kind of a couple of them that do it, right? But there's like a little economy here that's set up. And they pickle here. And it's like awesome. It smells kind of good. Like, there's that island off the coast of somewhere where they make the Tabasco sauce and it kills everything around, There's kind of like that going on here.
So it's an untapped market. Like there's some dollar signs here, boys.
Oh, yeah.
When you go to like Maker's Mark and you pick a barrel of bourbon, they basically give you a barrel of Maker's 46, and then you choose the different tree staves that you put in the bourbon to flavor it. Like they'll burn some, they'll toast some, and it alters the flavor of the bourbon. Then they'll let it sit for a couple of months. Now, do they do that with pickles here? Can we pick our own barrel of pickles and choose the spices that go in?
Yeah, but it's like dog hair and horse hair and like it's not.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Well, I assume they've got
snail shells.
I mean, pickle-based alcohol as well. So like pickle Everclear.
That would be Brad's favorite.
Get some picklebacks going.
Okay, so gentlemen, you walk into Greengripe, and immediately off to your left is the pickle house where they do the pickling. And Horatio is like, yeah, I'll let you see that. But as you walk this way, you turn to your right and you see a beautiful, gorgeous, flower adorned, leaf adorned, amazing, intricate Lamashtu shrine.
Oh my.
Oh,
that's a problem.
It is right here. And like Knock walks up to it and is like, wow.
Tries searching around for his last fire flask.
She's beautiful. And she's depicted in her half animal form. She's got this wolf head. She's got these beautiful like hawk wings coming off of her back. The look on Lamashtu's face is depicted in the statue is ugly and violent, yet also beautiful and motherly. In this statue depiction, she is so pregnant. She is like very, very, very pregnant. And she stands. Oh, here comes Bolton marching in. I just see that. She stands, and then what you see is that like the goblin children have made little stuffed animals, maybe depicting themselves or depicting their parents or something. And those stuffed animals have been placed all around the feet of Lamashtu, like she's like protecting them.
What the fuck?
And that's what they do. And Horatio's like, oh, the mother. We love her. Anyway, here are the pickles. Here, come take a look. And Horatio produces a small key from his pouch. And it's like a wooden key, but it's been treated somehow to where it's like kind of like a dark wood or a hardwood, ironwood. And he pops it open, and he opens the door to the pickle house. And I've now opened the door for you, and he steps inside. And he's like, come take a look. And it's a bit of a tight fit, but they make efficient use of the space in here. And you can see that they are pickling everything that they scrounge and from the land comes in here. It's treated and it's pickled, and you're not sure how they're doing it, but it's everything.
I think Og would ask, how did you come about all of this pickling knowledge?
Oh, generations ago, grandfather elder here developed this pickling process, and he describes to you what they do. They spit and they combine that with like different herbs and stuff from the local plants that grow around and create this like pickling paste.
I'm sorry, did they say they spit?
Yeah, they use their own saliva.
God.
And they like, because it's like, room temperature pickling. They pickle like in these like underground little pots and stuff. They like cook it up under a fire, and then they put it down under the ground and it sits and ferments. He says it takes a lifetime for a barrel of pickles to be done, 1 year. And and yeah, and so and he says, "Oh yeah, we've got pots of pickles buried all over here. It's amazing, you know." And he's got he produces this legend or this ledger, and he opens it up, and it's got the burial date of a barrel, and the schedule that they're supposed to dig it up and eat that, and then they're they're preparing next year's pickle stuff right now, right? And they've got this like assembly line almost, you know. And a little goblin child walks in. We'll call her Moira. And Moira, yeah, Horatio and Moira. We'll call her Moira. And Moira is like, "Oh yeah, we killed a wolf the other day. We're gonna pickle the entrails of the wolf. Praise the mother." And they pickle everything.
So like goblins get up in the morning, go to the pickle factory, and just start spitting in barrels. Like this is.
Yeah, they use their own. Yeah, they spit. Yeah, and that's what.
I mean, goblins are nasty.
Well, no, I understand.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a.
And river water too, but there's some compound in the saliva, and combined with the herbs and the thing, and they leave it out in the sun. They ferment. I don't know anything about fermenting.
Don't try to pretty this up. It's goblins.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Goblins. It's freaking gross.
But it smells good.
Like,
fellas.
do we get like samples? Like, we have a
yes.
Have a free sample?
Yeah, so, Horatio's like, "I think it's okay. Here, let me. Here, let me. Here,
can I
let me
examine it?
I'm going to dig up a black label."
And Sirio was kind of chatting with Mitch, wanting him to, you know, not reverse engineer, but like figure out exactly what this is about.
Are there contraptions?
And I kind of quick in the moment. Let Og know, you know, if they start asking us why we're examining it, just be like, you know, we gotta inspect the wares.
Make a perception check to sense motive, maybe on Horatio and Moira. You guys want to do that? Start there.
I'll do a perception check.
Seems fine. They look snuggly.
All right. So you guys take a moment.
We're idiots.
Yeah. So we've got some low rolls for the people at home, including one Mitch Groning who rolled a natural 1 on a perception check. So Mitch, like, okay, let's think of something funny that happens. Horatio produces a spade to go and dig up a pot, and Mitch is like, he's got a gun, you know. Gun. He's got a crossbow. And Horatio's like, no, you know,
what the fuck's a gun?
Yeah, right. And he goes to he goes over here. Well, let me show you on the map where we're at here. Horatio goes over here to all these like holes, and he's like digging up, you know, one of the pickle thing. And for the people at home, this is the lower left hand corner of the map. You guys can't see the map, but you know, there's like a little. It looks like it could be a graveyard, but it's not. It's like where they dig up their pickles.
Oh wow!
And he goes to dig up a pickle barrel. And while this is happening, Moira looks at Horatio and she's like, "I'll go get my mom." And she runs off, but not before she looks at Knock Knock. And she like trips and falls over. She's so stunned by Knock Knock. And Knock Knock's like, "What?" And then Moira stands up and she runs off. And Moira's out of here. Knock Knock. Meanwhile, you look over and Knock Knock is eating like a pickled horse hoof that he found. He's just loving it. And Knock Knock looks at Horatio and he's like, "Where have you guys been all my life?" What do you guys do?
I still want to kind of examine the pickles, but like we're waiting for them to dig them up to do that.
Yeah, it's happening over the next 2 to 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm sorry. Let me resolve the rest of your guys' perception checks that you made. The highest rolls were from Sirio and Ogjulinus and Tompton with a 25 and a 29 respectively. This is just not what you guys expected. I mean, you came here thinking that the Greengripe goblins are the source of the curse of the bloom. And there's, other than this gigantic, beautiful, intricate, lovingly crafted Lamashtu shrine, you're not seeing any evidence of evil. These look to be sort of sophisticated goblins with a ability to subsist on their own through this interesting pickling process that they've developed.
Well, and it seems like if we could learn from this pickling process, we would have a way to create a food source. Like until we at least figure out the rest of this, right? If this offsets the seeds,
yeah,
like we could at least make a safe food supply using this technology. So maybe we can be friends with the goblins instead of, or at least steal their technology before we kill them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he was kind of wondering if maybe, they're being directed by someone else to create this pickling stuff. And since their lifespan is so short, it's like, sure, it's developed over generations, but that could be what, maybe 5-10 years. Like,
maybe
that's it. So like
right around the time the Stag Lord was killed or something.
I don't speak Goblin. So yeah, I guess I ask Og if he can go up and ask, who's your pickling director? Yeah. Like who's your master pickler?
Well, that wouldn't take much because I think Og is super curious and nosy about all of this. So I think he would confer with Sirio and be like, "Oh, I actually want to know who does the pickling. Like, I want to meet this person and pick their
Horatio goes, that's Master Pickler Porcus is his name.
Yeah, your Master P.
Master P, we call him.
Make him say,
Master Pickler Porcus is here, but he died.
He died
recently. Yeah,
who took over? Who
is that what's buried in the jar?
Pickling now.
Well, so we all know how to do it. We don't really have a master pickler. We're finding we might not need one, as we all know how to do it. But no,
when he died, is he in a pickle barrel?
No, we didn't pickle him out of respect.
Can we see the body? Can we investigate the body?
His hut burned down a few months ago, and he was killed, and it was terrible. But the boss, Verthod, he's a king here. He told us, don't worry about it, and that these things happen, and that's fine. It's sad.
Can we please request a presence with the person that you just discussed?
You want to meet the Verthod? Of course you can. Yeah, Verthod Mugland.
Verthod Mugland. Yes, Og is. Like, he relieves this to Sirio because this is all happening in Goblin, obviously.
Yeah, and I don't know if some of this is getting lost in translation, but the Goblin is speaking weird about it. But like, Verthod might be the title, Mugland is the name. They don't call himself a king, calls himself the Verthod, but that's the chieftain. And Horatio's like, well, of course, I think the chieftain's got off. Oh, and there he is. And you watch as striding out from behind the Lamashtu shrine looks to be this like chieftain, this goblin, this so-called Verthod Mugland. And he walks toward you guys with this wary look on his face. And he's got this like barrel of pickles that he's carrying, and he sets it down, and he's got, like this urn that's like strapped to a belt that he wears around his waist. And otherwise he looks dressed in sort of like, chieftain-esque garb. And he opens his mouth to speak to you guys, and it looks like he's going to say something a little accusatory. Gentlemen, you are in the Greengripe Goblin encampment. We talked about pickles for an hour. I could go for some pickles today. I will see you guys in episode 152.
All right.
Yeah.